darkness, watch it fall. The time is won, now set free. Time to miss will make you bleed. The blood is beast gun, the future's near. I'll crush the monsters, make them fear. No trees will hold, no gods will reign. Take the mist is back again. Blood of beast, let it spill. I'm the monster you can't kill. Fury vengeance in my veins. I'll take your power, break your chains. Blood of beast, I'll take it all. Bring the darkness, watch it fall. Darkness will make you bleed. I'll make you bleed, I'll make you see. Venomous, and new dawn's here, it's just me. Dragonlords rise will make it last. Vengeance in my heart, fire in my veins. A new dawn calls through blood and chains. Rise of the Dragonlords, hear the roar. From the depths of the earth to the heavens' door. Gifted and cursed, my blood runs true. The future is mine, the dragons will fly through. Rise of the Dragonlords, a new dawn clear. With vengeance and honor, I'll face my fear. Oh, hail the curious one, with magic deep inside. You learn the past, but you see the future's where you'll ride. A coin that sparkles, burns so bright, a path that leads you far. To city of the dead, my friend, where secrets are the star. Oh, hail the curious one, your journey's just begun. With magic in your heart, you'll find the stories yet undone. You'll twist the threads of history and make the future clear. The curious one will shape the world and never show his fear. You left your home behind, you know, to chase the tales untold. A coin, a key to tombs so deep, where whispers will unfold. A restless soul, a bond so true, with Damon by your side. Together you will unearth the past, with magic as your guide. Oh, Gale, the curious one, your journey's just begun. With magic in your heart, you'll find the stories yet undone. You'll twist the threads of history and make the future clear. The curious one will shape the world and never show his fear. The burden's heavy, knowledge told, but still you press ahead. The future's bright, the past is gold, and soon you'll find your thread. Oh, Gale, the curious one, your journey's just begun. With magic in your heart, you'll find the stories yet undone. You'll twist the threads of history and make the future clear. The curious one will shape the world and never show his fear. Oh, Gale, the curious one, with magic you will run. Make the future bright, shining through the night. The curious one has won. In a realm of magic and mystery, where the legends come alive, under Titan's wrath and weather harsh, we're living to survive. A group of heroes brave and bold, on a quest they did embark, to slay a bull with tusk of strength from forces wild and dark. With spell and shield they faced the beast, their hearts were filled with dread. Two hunters joined the noble quest, a foe to soon be dead. Through forest deep and river wild, they tracked the creature swift. With every step their spirits grew, this local pledge to lift. Oh, sing the tale of the heroes new, who faced the lightning tusk, with courage shown they...
Hello and welcome to CEN, your collective entertainment network. I'm your DM John. I'm joined by my wonderful players, actors, and friends, Nost, Rose, Ray, Mason, Autumn, Brian, and even a certified rescue master and sea Bernie instructor for life. We're safe. If you don't know what sea Bernie is, consider yourself lucky. And if you want to know more about it, or if you just want to see some friends play D&D, we're here every Friday night. We're supposed to start an hour ago, but real life happens, and I'm sorry for that. But we're here at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific, mostly-ish, kind of. But every Friday night we get together, we play, we have fun. So give us a like, give us a subscribe, ring that notification bell, help us on the ongoing boss battle against the ultimate of BBEGs, the YouTube algorithm. Without any further ado, let's hop into this week's Odyssey of the Dragonlords. Welcome back, ladies and gentle things. This week on Odyssey, the Marionettes of Wine. The festival blazes on in Estoria's streets, a storm of music, laughter, and drunken cheer. Children sprint between the legs of stumbling revelers, clutching marionettes strung on tangled cords. These little dolls are crude yet instantly recognizable. One wobbles as Pythor, the God King. Another totters stiff-legged as the Goddess of Wisdom. A third as a clumsy mockery of the Godsmith himself, Volcan. The crowd erupts with cruel laughter, jeering the gods without fear, emboldened by drink. Another puppet comes out, but I don't remember her name. It's not important. And then, puppets of not the gods. One dressed like an Amazon. One overly large with skinny, teeny tiny little arms. Another an itsy bitsy lizard. And a bald satyr. Wine splashes across the flagstones, spilling like rivers from overturned amphorae. But it is not wine for long. Before your eyes, this ruby sheen darkens, thickens, and blackens into a syrup that clings like tar. Revelers scoop it up regardless, lips and chins smeared, digging it out with their hands, their tongues stained as if they've been feasting. Their laughter curdles and snaps into strange cadences. The children vanish. No cry, no scream, no scattering of feet. One heartbeat and they are there. The next, only the puppets remain. The dolls dangle slackly, strings swaying in the night air as though tugged by invisible hands. And then with a sickening jerk, they lurch upright again. Wooden heads twist in circles too far, painted eyes rolling around like wild mockery, their jaws snapping open and shut in a clacking in a rhythm and cadence that matches the drum beats of the festival. The crowd claps along, screaming approval, but the sound turns wrong. So wrong. Too many voices. Deep, bubbling, gurgling voices echoing as if sung through hollow throats. Not, not humans' laughter, not mortal cheer, but a chorus, a cadence, and in it you hear the unmistakable sound of Lutheria's delight. The marionettes jerk harder and more violently. Their strings snap taut like a noose. Splinters rain down as tiny arms and legs break at the joints and tumble, one by one collapsing into heaps of ash, smoke curling upwards in serpentine wisps. The black wine seeps greedily through this wreckage, crawling in veins across the stone like a thick, soupy goo. And from that mire bodies begin to form. Broad-shouldered, grotesquely muscled, their skin lacquered with tar, their mouths stretched into blood-sick grins. The rook, the viper, entertainers once beloved by the crowd rise again, their eyes hollow pits that shine with cruel mirth. The revelers roar, pounding their cups on the storm, but they seem even less like people now and more like shades. And lastly, the puppet's strings, invisible and trembling, stretch out through the air, reaching as if to snare you too. which of you lovely heroes would like to do our week in review?
Being the most important member of the entire party, I believe I should be the one who, of course, gives this. I know, Brontes, that you are as important as well, but I am, of course, of highest importance. We we departed from the Mythril Mines after acquiring various different treasures. Brontes is holding a staff of mine in the meantime. Amphia, the masterpiece of Vulcan, has also joined in with our group. And we have made our way on the road back towards Estoria. Along the way, one of my vassals, my uncle Dynamis, defeated a centaur gladiator on the way, who strangely was seeking a rider. That part I do not quite understand myself, as anyone who knows centaurs knows that centaurs do not take riders. In fact, it is an insult to seek to ride a centaur. Nevertheless, this particular rider was seeking one, requiring one, due to a curse. And Guile, for whatever reason, I'm having a hard time hearing him lately. It's like he can't really raise his voice very well. Chose to become said rider, said partner in cavalry, as it were. But upon returning to Estoria, things were not quite right. Our first stop brought us by the wrestling ring. It's a regular wrestling ring. It's more performative art, really, at this point. But apparently, the Rook and the Viper, two performers who had died mysteriously due to slipping upon the arena, came back and have been inhabiting the arena, killing anyone who enters it. Naturally speaking, as Estoria is my city, I could not let this stand. And along with my allies, I have stepped forward, leading the way to victory against these miscreants who would terrorize the city that I love and care for so dearly.
Well done, take your inspiration. Indeed, Morrow Carnage, owner of this ring of wrestlers, has beseeched you and offered you payment in exchange for you eliminating these two risen champions. The Viper has been defeated and has fallen, completely and totally 100% dead forever. We're certain of this. However, the other, the Rook, lies helpless, floating in the air, his influence being felt by a well-timed bribery to Dynamis, the Timeless One. Without any further ado, Eritrea, it is your turn.
Yeah, my one trick is usually just hit it, so I'm gonna hit it because that one guy's unconscious.
Hit what?
The bad guy.
You do not have line of sight to the Rook. There is a giant between you two.
Can I move? Let's see. I think I can move in between Brontes and Guile, and I think I can see over top of Brontes's head.
Moving there, you do indeed see the Rook floating.
I'm gonna do. So he wasn't a favorite enemy. I'm gonna do 3 attacks.
Let's see here. 26, 24, and 30. All will connect.
Yay.
8 and 5, and then we have 6 and 3. Then we have 7 and 1. Then he makes 3 Constitution saving throws.
Maintain concentration on dominate.
Let's see here. He adds. Let's see, we've got a 12, a 10, and a 14. All 3 safe. All right. You blast into him. He continues to look at Dynamis and nods. Dynamis looks at no one because he is frozen.
Yeah.
Anything further, Eritrea?
That'll be it. That's action, bonus action.
Okay, let's see. Does he recharge his ability? He does not. Hmm. In that case, he will hold an action. Yep, that's his turn. The Viper rises with 1 hit point and stands up.
I use a free action to let him go. Because I am holding him
All right,
40
he's in the
feet in the air. Because I know better than to trust anything of Lutheria's is not coming back from the dead. So I drop him from 40 feet in the air.
All right, roll 3d6 for me.
$14.
He takes 14 points of damage. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. There we go. He takes 14 points of damage, and then he will use half of his movement to stand up.
Damn it.
He will then. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, that's a 15. That's a 14. That is a critical hit on Tanias. Oof.
Damn.
Oh, man. Because he crits so low and I can't program that in. But as a reminder, he has the favor of the crowd. As he gets up, the audience starts cheering. Ah! Yep. And he will crit on Tanias. Tanias needs to make a... Nope, he just gets knocked prone. And he will take... 9 plus 12 is 21 points of bludgeoning damage. Boom! Because we're not doing brutal crits, right?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, that's not this table. Low damage. Then he will stand next to Brontes and point at him and hold his hand up to his ear. Ozias.
I think Guile goes before me.
Oh, did I skip him?
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, I think he got skipped there.
Guile.
Guile will call Lightning the Rook. That's his
All
action.
right. I don't know what.
Dexterity.
I think
throw.
that's...
No reaction. Ah. All right. He make a dex save. He saves.
So I'll take half of 15.
So 7 points of lightning damage to him, and the crowd goes wild. Is that all you've got?
And that'll be it for Guile.
Now Ozias.
All right, so he is back down on the ground. So he's 35 feet below Ozias. Ozias is going to spend 1 point and use his bonus action to do launch, drop down to 10 feet straight down as as he kind of flips over in the air, drops down using that earth push, shoving him down to the ground, and his tail lashes out and is going to slam down on top of the Viper. Which will be that is going to be, it's going to be a regular death touch of deathiness.
Okay.
Because he's too far away for the bite. That's a 25 to hit for 15 plus 14 plus whatever where the frick is launch? It's been too long. Plus another 11. So 15, 14, 29, 40 points of damage altogether.
Let's see here. 26 turns to 13 bludgeoning, and he cannot resist your necrotic, but he would if he could.
Yep. He's still